Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with some more Mushoku Tensei, man. Now, of course, this isn't like the start of a new season or anything like that. You guys should probably know what we're going to be watching here. Some Eris Goblin slaying action about to go down, which I remember when they first announced like that this was going to be a thing. And I remember even from the episode in the second core itself when Eris was talking about going and doing that, we never saw it. Now we are. So I'm excited to see what we're going to have some of the Eris greatness, of course. Also, you guys probably already saw it by this point, but there was another season of Mushoku Tensei announced. It was actually kind of a bit ago. But just in case you guys didn't, yeah, that's a thing. It's been greenlit. It's happening. No surprise, really. But yeah, I'm excited to hop back in, man. I'll take any more Mushoku Tensei content I can get. That's for damn sure. So we're gonna see what we have. I'm assuming it's gonna be primarily with Eris. I think Ruijerd may be involved. I'm not really sure. But as always with Mushoku Tensei, I'm excited to see what we're gonna have with it. So yeah, let's hop into this OVA, everyone, and see what we're gonna have with it. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Okay. Is this Rudy? Supposed to be Rudy, maybe? Oh, okay, maybe not. I was like, maybe Rudy when we saw like the baby, but that was not an event that happened with Rudy. So this is, yeah, this is definitely like someone else. It's like the nobles or like the royalty took him in or something, took this kid in, and probably just like molded him or like shaped him into how they wanted or something. This reminds me of like this is like some Shaft of imagery, is it not? Who is this though? Because it's not Rudy. Hmm, that's kind of creepy. Is that really like a genuine smile? No, that's like some adventurers right there. Okay, that's an interesting. Oh, I miss I miss this OST so much, bro. Hey, there's our girl. There's our girl. Yes. And we know what's going on around this time too. It's like between episode 5 and 6, I believe. So like Rudy and the Paul shit is going on around this time. Oh man, I miss this music. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's looking good. I just ate, so I'm good. But so we're in Millie Shion, right? One of the most, if not the most beautiful spot that we saw in the first season. There was Ruijerd. After like them parting ways, seeing Ruijerd again. Ah man, see that just like hit me again. Oh dude, the way they use their music, it always blows my mind. It is always just so gorgeous. Oh shit, it's like rejected him. Like I don't know, if there's like some discrimination going on there. That's what maybe it seemed like. Ah man, I miss some opening sequences. I know I just said it like a million times, but even for the OVA, it's like it just feels like a normal episode. Yeah, I mean it is kind of because it slots right in there. You're just following the rules. Hey, we got some goblins. It looks like a goblin. That one at least does. Maybe he's not. What did they do though? I mean, they weren't gonna pay, or they didn't want to pay, but to arrest them. I mean, it looked like they actually were about to cause some trouble. To be fair, but Eris picking up maybe on like the workings of how society can be, which yeah. I feel bad for the person that was like working there, like letting the people in though, because he can't. What are they supposed to do? I mean, they're just following the rules. So if they don't, they probably lose their job and maybe their livelihood. 1 millis bronze piece per head. Yo, merchant girl, the guild girl, she kind of stacking though. Is this the is okay? Maybe this is him. The boy, the weapon he uses seems familiar from the imagery we saw at the beginning. This might be. I thought it was gonna be Eris centric, but it might be focusing a lot on this kid. Ooh, he went like this twice. He was like, he's kind of staying firm. I kind of respected it in a way. Eris, Eris getting in here. Eris comes in and says that obviously she's grown a lot to this point, even obviously beyond this. But she's like, "You're being childish. Y'all are. I mean, these are grown men. Some of them." Damn. Her mouth was like quivering. Oh man, you see them veins popping out. You excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god. It was at this moment this kid knew he fucked. Oh, he fucked up. She's like, I can show you ugly. I mean, but I was like, excuse me, you calling Eris ugly? Take a closer look. Man, even though when she gets like that, it's like she's not ugly. So even though I said that, it's like I don't really believe that. Oh man, man's following her. Cliff Cliff Grimoire. Oh, we have not saw this dude before for sure. I feel like I would definitely remember. He's kind of warmed up to her. Not really warmed up to her, but being really polite all of a sudden. The punch gave him chills. He's like, "Oh, this is my opportunity. Someone strong." Oh, he's really short. How old is he at this point, too? Oh, damn. He don't even know like who's Rudy. Who's Rudy? She's like, you're not better than him. So he's gonna be like, fine. Hey, you have to respect it in a way. I don't know if I like that look on his face, but okay. But you gotta respect it though. He kind of staying in there, like staying firm. He didn't just like walk away and give up and be like, "Oh, okay," and leave. Like he kind of stayed with it. Rise to the land and raise your fist aloft. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Okay, okay. Exodus Flame. Ooh. Uh, y'all probably wiped out. Man, them explosion effects. All right. All right. Okay, Cliff. Does that count? Can you still get the prize for that? Or the money for that? I'm actually glad they're going into that. Well, they're not probably going to go really far into it. Exodus Flame is an advanced Farias. Because I've read the first 2 volumes of the light novel at this point, and I remember they really dove into that in the first volume or so. Like actually how the magic system works. They went into more detail, way more than the anime did, from what I remember. I still need to get back on that. He's persistent. Oh, another punch. Damn. It's so funny. It's so interesting to me, like, having Eris in this position, you know what I mean? Where someone is like this to her. Oh. I want to see Eris, like, where's some Eris flexing? I want to see her go in. Ooh. And now she's gonna be like, okay, we're going in there. Yeah, he knows. He already kind of gets how to get through to her in a way, to get her sort of riled up, to change her mind. They've came this far in, and they're just asking this now. Well, it just announces that we're lost then. Yeah, great. I did notice like Ruiger was sort of keeping an eye on Eris, it looked like, earlier, so I wonder if he's still somewhere right now in the vicinity. If it did come to it where they had to get out of here, maybe Ruiger comes in or something. That's the second or third time he's brought him up. It is, you the scared one, Cliff? There's gonna be like a mob of goblins or something coming out soon. It's not just gonna stay all quiet like this where nothing's going on. Sword clashing. There's other there's other adventurers in here. So yeah, you get it. You get it. Yes, sir. Oh, jeez. Oh, what's going on here? I thought Armor of the Temple Knights. I thought maybe they were fighting like mobs or something, or like these like other soldiers, or like are these bandits or something? Aw. Yo, why she look like a ReZero character? She reminds me of that. What ReZero character is it that I'm thinking of? They serve the Pope. People say that blessed child could be the next Pope. Oh, okay, okay. But Eris, she's not gonna just sit here and let something like this potentially happen. That's not really the Eris way. There she goes. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. I was like, what? Oh, that's what I was waiting for, bro. I was like, what is Eris gonna get her? Like, what is she gonna go in? Oh my, in half. In okay, okay, Eris. Okay. Jeez. Oh man, they're going in for an OVA. I mean, my goodness. Oh, they're smeared with poison. Oh, the flip. Oh, she about it. There's gonna be some friendly fire there. Oh, she grabbed the dagger. Oh, this music. Man, I miss this series. I miss you, Eris. The training sessions with Ghislaine that they always went in with, and oh, they would. That's cheap. That's cheap. Respect. Oh, they weren't all really all that, huh? We know Eris is pretty formidable in her own right, but hey, they went in with that, man. Yo, look at her shining. My man in love. Is that what they're gonna do it with him? Maybe not, but maybe it's not even like love. It's like a respect, like she's so awesome type of deal. You know, like how I mean, she has a thing for Rudy, but she also has a large amount of respect for him. It looks up to him. Remember, gotta spread that the good name. I am Rude. Just it seems like maybe she's like, I'll just go along with it, because she kind of like had a look at her and was like, oh, whatever. Yeah, is that so? I wonder if like this girl is gonna be important later on. They said potentially like something with the Pope or whatever, but then also this dude, Cliff. This reminds me of the image of the author of Mushoku Tensei, where he's like wearing the helmet. I don't know if that's the intention. Master Cliff. Oh, this man about to get double messed up. Oh shit. So yeah, Ruijin was lurking, kind of looking out. So if it did reach a certain point, he was gonna be here. The current poet wishes to coexist with demons. With it would make me think that maybe this Cliff dude is gonna be important like later on. Maybe. It's just interesting though that I know in the grand scheme of things we haven't really had that much of Mushoku Tensei. Like there's still a lot of content, but even the whole first season we never saw this character. Oh, he dropped the helmet. Oh, is he on his? Please marry me. I was like, yeah, he got on his knee. Excuse me. Damn. Oh, we not there yet. I mean they're pretty much a thing, but we're not fully there yet. I guess you would say. She's not lying. She not lying. The confidence is oozing out. And the confidence she has in him and what she knows about him. Just the feeling that she gets talking about him, like, this is my teacher. You can tell she feels awesome about it. Rudius, 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 Rudius. Hey, this should fire you up, though. Aw, yo. That's best girl, man. He gets it. He gets it. And we all get it. I kind of feel bad, though, because he keeps bringing up Rudius. Rudius. Oh, wait, what? Was that older Rudy? That was a glimpse at, like, older Rudy or something, was it not? This man got some kind of, like, future sight? Or they just did that, like, intentionally, like, for a visual? That he doesn't belong or that this isn't his place? Yeah, I've been watching over you the whole time. You didn't bring up the cliff dude. But I don't know. I feel for the kid because he obviously has a rough. It seems like a pretty rough, tragic upbringing. Like how he was. What happened for him to even lead up into this position that he's kind of in. And how kind of like how they just molded him into or put him into this position and molded him how they wanted. All of this for Cliff for this kid to have to deal with. You bringing this to him? Like what? I know like he's a formidable mage in a way, but I mean, oh, this is after he had the fight with Paul, right? Yeah. Yeah. That parallel though with like Cliff on the bed, like how he was laying down like that, and then Rudy on the bed. That's actually a little cool kind of parallel. Rudy's back to the studies. That's what I was thinking though. Like I was hoping for that this would actually fire him up more, and that is something I gotta give this kid. It seems like he really does have like the drive to. He's putting in the work to study and to get better with his abilities. So, oh man, I missed this ED too. I missed like everything about this series, man. Jeez, I know it even hasn't been that long since it ended, but I just wish it never ended. You know. Whew. This was pretty good though. I mean, this was nice. I mean, I did not expect him to go into the capacity that they did with the Eris cuts, especially the Eris cuts. I mean, there were some other nice moments in here for sure, but I was like waiting for that. I was like, when are they gonna go in with my girl? Like we saw her, but there was the whole goblin slaying thing. I was like, when are we really gonna get into it? And it really wasn't all that much goblin slaying, you know. I mean, there was that part of it, but they kind of threw a twist in there with this cliff because I was not expecting it. I thought it was gonna be Eris out here goblin slaying, yeah, purely, but it wasn't. Oof. I can listen to this song forever. Watch this ED forever, man. Feels good, but now it's like, oh, we gotta wait for the next thing we can consume, which is gonna be the next season or whatever. But yeah, I mean, very interesting with these some of these characters that they showed in here, at least to my knowledge, these characters that they now I could be wrong. Definitely Cliff is new. I do not remember Cliff, and I don't remember those other two characters we saw in the forest as well. Now maybe I have to go back and look if these actually were characters that we've saw before. Maybe we've had a glimpse of, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. But maybe they're important later on. I just with how this went and how it comes across to me with Cliff, I would assume he's gonna have some kind of a role or a bigger role or so, not maybe a huge role, but he's gonna have some kind of role later on in the series with how they sort of made this come across. I feel like if they had something like this and then we never saw Cliff again, that would be pretty messed up. And I know that's not gonna be the case. I just feel like there's no way. But yeah, there's parts of him that I could get maybe why people would find him annoying or something. But another part of it, especially from what we saw of his past, like a little glimpse of it, and kind of what he's dealing with, what he has on his plate, essentially, and he's still really going hard at his studies and trying to become the best mage that he can be. I respect the hell out of that. I will say that 100%. So, I mean, there's parts of him I like. I'm curious to see maybe when he pops up again and some of these other characters we saw in here. But really, Cliff, I would say. And obviously, now Eris has obviously piqued his interest a lot. But Rudy now as well, with because Eris was so amazing in his eyes. So for him to see that Eris sees someone like so amazing in her eyes, that has him like really interested on this person. So with how they've built it up, maybe we're in store for some kind of Cliff and Rudy interaction sometime in the future seasons or something like that, which I think would be pretty cool and interesting to see how that would actually go. But yeah, man, like I said, I'll always take any more Mushoku Tensei we can get, and this was a lot of fun from what we had here. Nice little gap filler. This just shows you how much they love this series and that they are really going in on the whole. They want to adapt everything from it because they didn't have to do this. It's just a point 0.5 episode or whatever you'd want to say, like 16.5 or whatever it would be, or 24. People saying all kinds of different things, but they did it. They gave it to us and they went in with it. It felt like any other episode of Mushoku Tensei. So, gotta give the props as always. But yeah, that about does it for this OVA. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about, honestly. Let me know what you guys thoughts of this episode. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.